Hello everyone! Boomers constantly complain that nowadays everyone's spending too much time on their smartphones. But if they saw the videos filmed on smartphone cameras, they'd certainly change their minds. Merging of two river tides, glowing ocean water, flying a fighter jet upside down. Watch the selection to the end. We've prepared a lot of exciting stuff for you today. Let's get it on. Seems like the pilot of this helicopter used to make extra money working as a gardener back when he was a student. Check out how professionally he shaved this palm tree on takeoff. When you ride a motorcycle at high speed on the highway, anything can happen. But this motorcyclist was definitely not prepared to see that. Yes, a mattress flew from the pickup. A bit closer and the motorcyclist would have a hard time. Secure the loads properly, guys. It seems like we are in Miyazaki's animated movie, or in the head of Salvador Dali. Though actually, this is just the famous China Hot Air Balloon Festival, which attracts more than 100,000 people every year. Have you ever had to wait until a herd of cows cross the road somewhere outside the city? Well, these guys have slightly different problems. Here, camels are calmly walking along the road, and it seems that they're in no hurry at all. This is how the driver decided to protect animals and other drivers. He just took the baby and started running. It worked like a charm. Too bad this will definitely not work with predators. Seems like this skier has 9 lives, like a cat. How else could you explain the fact that he calmly rode on after such a rough landing?
用一个皮皮虾换一个荧光海。
Did you see that? Turns out these are not special effects. The glow is caused by special fluorescent plankton. Under normal conditions, we don't see it. But if you throw something into the water, microorganisms get agitated and start glowing. Do you want to know what a really big fish is? Check this out. How did the girl not lose her arm? It's simple. This is not some bloodthirsty shark, but a fish named the Atlantic tarpon. Its weight reaches 350 pounds, but the teeth are very small and not that sharp at all, so it can't really injure a human. Anyone who is terrified by insects, take note. To fight bugs and all kinds of nasty flying creatures, you don't need a cat, which will scream rather than catch the enemy. All you need is a frog.
Ultimate weapon!
The best thing about this video is the reaction of the operator, so just listen.
Oh my god, it's a truck! Carrying a truck! Carrying a truck! Carrying a truck!
Yes, these are 4 trucks that all travel together, just like the carriages of a train. One question though, what if the driver needs to make a turn? Well, the experts from TikTok claim that each truck has a special wheel that helps the trucks easily follow the direction of the main vehicle. We bet that you didn't know that from this angle, the stingray looks like a tired office employee. You wouldn't want to mess with it. Just look how calmly this giant swallows a large fish. By the way, it's funny that stingrays often don't see what exactly they're eating. Their eyes are located much higher than the mouth. They simply scout around the seabed in search of something edible and swallow everything they come across. Meet the first ever Flying Squirrel Squadron, and right now they're training before heading out on their first ever secret mission. God, how do people even survive in such small rooms? If you're now asking yourself the same question, then just watch the video to the end. Didn't expect to see this? The only downside is that if something happens to the bed, the monitors will be ruined. Although, why sleep at all when you have a powerful gaming computer? Every year, thousands of tourists come to see the tide at the Chinese Qiantang River, all because of a unique phenomenon, which happens here because this waterway has the fastest and largest tide in the world. It spreads so far from the riverbed that in ancient times, the Chinese believed the sea dragon had something to do with it. They say that cats and dogs can't be friends, but they can, even if we're talking about a toy poodle and a lion cub. It's a pity they can't play together. The animals are separated by a glass partition in the zoo. By the way, that white thing is a low-voltage wire. These are sometimes used in zoos so that their inhabitants don't get too close to the barriers. You might not know this, but unlike turtles, the hermit crabs don't grow their shell. It's not actually a part of its body. These animals regularly move from one shell to another, more spacious one, and before that, they carefully examine their new home. If you've ever wondered where to channel the endless energy of your restless dog, here's the answer. You just need to make a carousel, hang a plastic bag on one of the sticks, tie it to a pit bull's leash, and you're good. Well, at some point you'll still have to stop the ride, and this isn't a scene for the faint of heart. Even if you've seen millions of surfing videos, we guarantee that this one will blow your mind. This is what the wave looks like from the inside. That is, from the point of view of the person standing on the board. Well, at this moment, the surfer's not enjoying the beautiful sight. He has to dodge the blow. Good thing that we can enjoy a slow-mo video of the waves from the comfort of our own homes. Though looking at the waves from the shore is no less scary than from the sea. Just check this out. Looks like mines exploding underwater. And here the water is so dirty that you want to run away ASAP. Well, the guy in the video did just that. It's just a field of grass swaying from the wind. But add a little imagination and you'll see a bright green sea in front of you. This relative of Woody the Woodpecker is clearly very unhappy about something, or maybe he's just trying to tell something important to the residents of the house. If anyone knows Morse code, please share the translation in the comments. Only the most experienced pilots can do such tricks, like this girl who controls modern fighters on par with her male colleagues. The maneuver is called the Calypso, and believe us, it's even more difficult than it looks. Can you imagine how hard it is to control the height of the aircraft in this position? Ever seen how Naruto characters run? Also, in case you have no clue what's going on in the video, the girl is stuck on the zipline. Well, the brave rescuer decided that since he's helping her anyway, he must do it as cool as possible. As the guy who shot this video said, he found no words to comment on the actions of the man on the ship. If the ship went a little deeper, he would forever remain in the ocean.
MSC Julie, hold the bridge!
Different echelons and navigation systems prevent airplanes from colliding with each other in the air, but they will not help when it comes to paratroopers. It's not so easy to control the parachute. It was a close call for these two guys, but fortunately they managed to land successfully. This American Sikorsky CH-53 helicopter is so huge that it can lift anything into the sky, even if it's just another helicopter. The maximum carrying capacity of this beast is almost 6 tons, so that would be enough for one more vehicle. It's interesting that such impressive dimensions don't limit the maneuverability of the helicopter. This is one of the first helicopters to perform elements of aerobatics, such as a barrel roll and a loop. Hey, stop being lazy, it's time to use that brain of yours. Welcome to Brain Time. Incredible facts from the past, the present, and even the future. The power of nature and wild animals, amazing facts and unsolved mysteries. You'll find all this and much more here. Subscribe now, you won't regret it.